fun. It is TM as the first map. And that's interesting. Usually we don't see this map very often in Night Elf versus Orc, because a lot of Night Elves don't feel comfortable because it is somehow different from the usual game. We saw it over and over and over again that Night Elves go for talents with archers first, Demon Hunter, Beastmaster, Tinker. But on Twisted, it's kind of different because this map is so big, and therefore you open with a Huntress Hall, or with Huntress in general, to have a little more map control there. And the archers won't die that quickly. So you can't do an Engine of War creep because of that. That slows down your Demon Hunter. The question is, with that Huntress Hall already, will you go into talents still, despite the Huntress Hall? Will you go into mass range with Dryads and archers, or a Dryad Talon mix even? Or will you just go bears? That's definitely different from all the other maps that we see in this matchup, and let's see how Fly and Remind are both adapting to this. Of course, it's always the question, if he goes talents, then that's the Torrent Chieftain for Fly. If not, he should pick a Shadow Hunter for more healing, thus being used, and the Blade Master lost a lot of HP already. I think the early game will be quite slow. Sometimes we see a Keeper of the Grove first, which, of course, wants to entangle as many grunts as possible until that one grunt dies. He knows, okay, thanks to Huntress, I don't have to expect that much pressure early on. This is the one burrow attack, very fast, but therefore less grunts, and so it's okay to tech. First Huntress is coming, Ultra Vision upgrade as well.
Players' forces are under attack.
And yeah, the winner of this will go into the playoffs with Infi, Foggy, TH. Who was in Group B with TH? Happy, of course. How can I forget about him? So, 2 Chinese, 2 CIS players. Then we have Life, who is the 3rd Chinese player in the quarterfinals. Remind could be the first Korean, South Korean, in the playoffs of the TWI. Otherwise, we have 4 Chinese players. If you haven't seen it yesterday, Fly is the current world champion. He is the current GCS champion, not only in the 1-on-1 competition, but also in the 2-on-2 competition with his Night Elf partner, Joshishi. So he made a lot of money this year, that's for sure. Steals that one, pretty nice. The Demon Hunter still without any experience, while the Blade Master is close to level 2. And here comes the block. Well done by Remind. Yesterday he played a lot better as expected. Remind, of course, the first WCG winner hailing from Korea. Lin got it 1 year later. And also BlizzCon winner, so Remo was mocking me kinda, because I say Remind is the best Night of Mirror player of all time. I do think so. Who else would it be, if not Remind? And yeah, 5 heal self still. Engine of Lore it is. Keeper of the Grove second. So yeah, we will have Thorn Sora, which is always nice against Orc, and double Engine of Lore, or 4 bears in general. Okay, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be something different. The response of Lin is a Shadow Hunt of Fly. Now I'm starting like Remo, confusing all the orcs in the world. Shadow Hunter second.
A player's forces are
Heal wave is so mighty, but now the heal wave kind of has to counter the Thorn Sora. So if the Raiders and the Grunts will do damage to the Bears, and of course the Blade Master as well, Thorn Sora will throw back that damage to your own unit. Scourge Bone Chimes, amazing item for Remind. So far, Twisted Meadows is really good for him. With 3 Huntress, you can creep quite fast, so he will catch up in levels. And that's level 2, that is evasion for him. Engine of Wonders, the Keeper. Did he cancel the Keeper? Oh no, there he is, waiting for the staff. A little miss macro here, I think, because the Keeper is just waiting. Will he go Dryads only? It looks like it. He has money for the tech, and now he's going. What? Okay, gets the staff now. He's not going for tier 3, only Dryads. I think Bears would be real good, but maybe he just wants a little Dryad army before he goes into tech, just to be safe. Rock Golem creep by Fly, not going the Lin alternative and trapping him with a oh, also Squirt Bone Chimes for him, very nice. Not trapping him with a shop. This is the new kind of way for orcs to creep this thing. Maybe we will see it from Lin later. It's crazy how they do it. So he's harassing, and if he gets to the lodge, that would be sick. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thanks. Okay, a little spiky the connection is. So, still trying to go for it. First peon is down. He has more entangles, but here comes Hex. Of course, Keeper of the Grove, very, very squishy. He has a potion, though. He knew that the pressure would be coming. Entangle on the Blade Master. There's no Windwalk anymore. Both players heal up a bit thanks to the Vamp Aura. Potion being used here as well. Next Tangle is coming, but that was his final potion. Still the potion on the Keeper of the Grove. Is there another Tangle? In a second. Oh, Blade Master's living on a knife's edge. And here comes the Tangle. The potion is too late, and he's losing his first hero. Oh, Fly. He could have seen this coming. There's the potion on the Keeper, but massive damage from the normal attacks of the Grunts. Can he staff him? Yes, he can. Well done by Remind. Also gets a Grunt. This is looking very bad. What a timing by Remind to do this push. No Raiders, no Walkers, no End Snare, no... Okay, Spirit Link is here finally. But he can Dispel it, of course. And that was really the timing for him to do damage, and he did. Oh boy, did he. Level 2 Blade Master only, so not level 3. Doesn't take that much time, but still, it's resources that you need now for your Raiders, for your End Snare, for the Adept upgrade of the Walkers. And of course, you want to level your Shadowhunter now and distract with a Blade Master at the same time. All that is not possible. Flute of Accuracy. Remind is really lucky with his drops. Plus 2 damage on all the Dryads. Plus 2 on the Keeper. And the sign that he keeps the Scourge Bone Chime shows me that he will go to tier 3 somewhen. Of course, you can kite with the Dryads if you slow down everything. Oh, the Keeper is back. Where's the Tangle? Of course, he can display. Where's the rest of the army? Joining the fray now. Oh boy, this is not looking good for Fly again. Walker is down. The Blade Master comes in, getting an easy Dryad for free with Critical Strike and Backstab. Can Remind catch up? He has a heal scroll and another potion on the Keeper. Focusing the Blade Master immediately. Tangle is on him! No Windwalk! Oh, another potion, but for how long is the question? Nice block by the Demon Hunter. Remind is playing real good! And he kills the Blade Master for the second time, and it's GG by Fly. Calling the 1-0 once again. And now the World Champion is on the edge of being eliminated in the Ting Warcraft Invitational. Next map is Terranas. And Remind is asking for a little break. That's okay. 3 minutes for him. After a match like that, of course, dry the sweat off your hands or whatever. But I'm really impressed how seriously Remind seems to take this. How good he plays. It's not like the other players play so bad, but He just has it down. Especially the Knight of Mirror versus Lorliot. You saw how he outsmarted his opponent. Oh. Am I allowed to drink this here? I don't know. Does ESL have a sponsorship with something else? I have no idea. But yeah, Fly is, as we mention very often, not the Fly of December, not the Fly of June. Didn't qualify for WCA. I mean, if you win the two biggest tournaments of the year back to back, Yoss explained this in a cast with me that you're not hungry anymore. You let things calm down a bit, and especially now in China with everybody stepping up their games. TH is fully committed to Warcraft again, playing so well. Infi is definitely back. Can say that much. And yeah, we have 1-0, we have Live, we have Colorful, we have so many. And if you don't practice hard, you fell apart. And that's what's happening to Fly at the moment, but he can still take this. Terranos is an okay map with a good TC control. Orc too weak. Orc rules no more. Oh boy. Watch China versus Korea. And you will think differently if you see the execution of Lin in those games. So... Here we go, map number 2. This time Terranos. And let's see. Afterwards we have 1-0 versus Focus. Remind has the join bug, I think. No German stream. No, unfortunately, our streamer Juppe, his computer crashed. And so he wasn't able to do the cast today. But Remo is going to join me here. So you have the usual back to Warcraft combo in English. I think everybody will be happy. Yeah. That's a bugged game. Timeout. So, rehost is coming. That was him dropping out. I don't know what happened. Sometimes this happens at NetEase. Okay, and here we go. Hopefully this works now. Basically, the Chinese elite is in this game. Game starts, alright. No bug this time. We have colorful, Shao KK, Infi, TH. Everybody is watching this. Is Neo living in the same town as the ESL studios, or did he move to Cologne there for this cast? No, I'm in Hamburg. The ESL studio is in Cologne, and I'm in my living room. But I will be in the ESL studio for the finals and the semifinals. That is October 21st and October 22nd, I think. I will be with Todd in the ESL studios with a producer. We don't have to update the graphics on our own, as I do here. So, yeah, this could be the final game of the world champion in the TWI. If Remind wins this, of course, we are all hoping for a nice 3-mapper. But, yeah. He needs to step up his game a bit. I think he was surprised by the Dryad push. I don't think he sees it very often. But, yeah. Fly has a cool creep route or harass route here, because he wants to prevent the Demon Hunter from getting level 3 super early. So he knows the Night Elf will creep this one, then this one, and then this creep camp here to get to level 3. So he's not going for the laboratory, which you usually do. Nope, he buys stuff and goes here right away. So he can't prevent the laboratory creep because the Engine of War is already starting this. But he can prevent the shop creep if he's fast enough, and he will be fast enough. So that's a good opportunity for him to create some trouble. And Remind under pressure, I think he's the best when he can dictate the game, when he is the guy who's pushing. But if he's pressured, I think he falls apart sometimes. So that's exactly the right thing to do for Fly, in my opinion. His early game controls are legendary. What he is able to do with the Blade Master and with grunts on good days, on good Fly days, is beyond godlike. Surrounds, last hits, etc, etc, etc. There we go. First item is the Gloves of Haste. Not too good, but also not too bad. Like the third best. But a lot of damage thanks to the poison from the creep, so he has to heal up. And he's not going to contest this creep. He has a grunt here to keep tabs. It is level 2 on the Demon Hunter, yeah. What's he doing here? I mean, he's teching one burrow attack again, yeah. Is he just going to haunt claws? Because he's going to the second expo here. This is very weird. He's investing so much time. But on the other side, Remind is expecting this Blade Master to be here. Shadow Melt now, thanks to the Cloak of Shadows. And he's afraid. He's not creeping anything. He doesn't want to lose his archers. And he's completely blind at the moment. So what Fly is doing is okay. Second Gloves of Haste. He's becoming a Gatling gun of a Blade Master. And his tech is quite far ahead, thanks to the one burrow attack. We see this time the base is walled off with the Engine of War, so Talons definitely. One archer, one wisp to scout things. He sees, alright, third burrow, everything normal for Fly. But now he sees the inventory and he sees what he did. So he thinks, fuck, he tricked me hard. That's pretty smart. He's going for the first harass in this game. Wants to get a little lumber gathering time here. Wants to prevent the tier 2 buildings, but that's quite far away. No reveal. Can he send something to the lab? No, it's not crapped. So yeah, that's Of course, not the best thing for Fly. Just the presence of the Demon Hunter will delay the tier 2 buildings by a lot because he don't want it cancelled. And it just turned night. So he can stay there for 8 more Warcraft hours and delay stuff. He doesn't have the resources for the second tier yet. Beastery proxy build out of the base. And the Spirit Lodge is coming up here, so that's okay. Maybe remind things. Damn. Okay, I can't delay it any further. And he's blocked here thanks to the 3 bouncers. Positioning is great. He cannot access this. Yeah, you see it. Maybe he can pass through here. I'm not too sure. TC is coming. Nice little mind games in this game. Really, really cool by both competitors. And he blocks again. Yeah, Fly. That's what we see from you. And there was a staff. He gets out. But this... Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. He scouted this with the Quill Beast. And he will cancel the Beastery. Or can he? Wants to get rid of the Quill Beast for sure, because that's the big damage dealer. Damage from the Grunts coming in as well, but the Beastmaster... Oh boy. Oh, he gets it! The Beastery is finished. I thought this could be a lot worse for Remind. But look at the movement of the Grunts. It's just perfect. And he has to step out his first hero. He blocked a lot with one Grunt, so the other 2 could hit him. He kept his Beastery alive, he kept his Lodge alive, so everything in order for Fly this time. Double Engine of Wind is coming, tier 3, 2/3 done, but now the creeping has to begin. And he has to get his Blade Master and the TC up to 3 at the same time. That's bad. That's not how it's supposed to be. Wind of Mana Stealing is, well, it's an okay item. Boots of Kel'Thuzad, but is definitely the item that he was looking for. Plus 9 damage and 3 times boosted attack speed. Thanks to the, 4 times boosted attack speed. That is plus 9 int. Plus the 2 gloves of haste. He is so fast with that sword. The talents have to be careful. And of course, he won't spend that much time on the ground. So attack speed is very, very cool. If you attack twice instead of once, it's of course double the damage. And if you get a crit out, you know, you can do the math yourself. Demon Hunter is still not level 3. So, oh, he's not using the time for the TC. We saw that yesterday already, that Fly was very aggressive, even without Shockwave level 2, but he gets nice pickoffs here. The Berserker is such a big investment, or was such a big investment by Remind. Usually it's Fly who goes for a Berserker early, but he leaves his mercenary camp completely alone today.
The player's forces are under attack.
There is a Wisp here, but he's taking nice care, so the Demon Hunter can step in on that. TC with the Wand of Illusion, which is cool. Maybe he can force a Cyclone on that one. Level 3 on the Blade Master. Will he go for crit? I don't think... I'm not too sure. Yeah, and Fly knows I'm so far ahead. Because of all the mind games that worked perfectly, I think.
A player's forces are under attack.
That his peon will be constructing an expansion soon. And Fly is doing this so smart as he's creeping the big spots on Remind's side. This one... Okay, this is not a big spot, but still, it's an important one. But if he gets this one... he will be so far ahead. This is not so important. The most important thing is, of course, the Renegade Wizard. But everything that's preventing the Demon Hunter... Oh, 2 crits in a row from being level 3 is a big deal. So this is the Fly that we've expected. Can he keep it up in the fights? And then nice Cyclone, Shockwave number 1, but it was only a level 1 Shockwave. Blade Master Cyclone again. Not a single hit by the Blade Master so far. TC down to 50%. Oh, he's trying to go for a run on the Demon Hunter, but there's of course a staff on the Beastmaster, so he can kind of ignore the heroes. No, he's going full hero focus mode. Town Portal out, switching to the Blade Master, but the damage is not enough, except he gets 2 crits. Oh, that was quite close in the end. 3 out of 4 moon. Okay, all the moon wells are dry, and it's not nighttime, and it's gonna take forever to be night. Maybe a moonstone helps. Creep by Fly, and it's a belt of giant strength for the TC. Nice, more damage, more HP. Leaves the 2 little creeps here. Oh, the Beastmaster. Dispel, and another Cyclone, but will he get away? Nope, the Walker shots hit him in the back and kill off the second hero. The Cyclones of Remind are on point, but still, the control. Loses the grunt now, though. It's only hero focus, right? Heal potion being used. He completely ignores the talents. Remind not using too much Cyclones, so he has still mana. Oh, it's not too much left. I think it's 1 or 2 Cyclones left. Of course, there's new talents coming with more mana, but it takes some time. Oh, he misses the critical strike. How unlucky was that? Oh, yeah, this is the staff again. Cancelled! And this is the end for the Demon Hunter. GG! Flies back in this series. Dominant performance on TS. And that was once again World Championship material. Amazonia is the final map. Alright, 1-1 on game 1. Perfect timing by Remind on map 2. Perfect game by Fly, I think. Especially the early game, I was really impressed with it. Wolf and Happy are in the room. Jupanda as well. Alright. Fly is ready. Remind. Just waiting for him. The old man needs some time. I hope this won't bug. There's so many players interested in this tournament. I like that. Of course, Remind versus Fly is a classic. We know these players forever, I think. And no bug. Nice! Remind, of course, I think a 2 or 3 time WC3L champion. On the other side, Fly, impressive performances at Mouse Sports. I don't think he ever won this tournament, but I remember it was my first offline event, or my second offline. I think it was my first offline event, where that I attended. It was the NGL1 finals. I think it was my second in Leipzig, Germany, at Games Convention, and I met Reaper, who was a very famous German caster back then, and I have this stupid HP bug. Oh, come on. In the final game. Oh, right. Oh, okay. What can we do? Reaper. And I watched a few players from behind, like Lucifer, and Moon was there, and Grubby, so I knew them from streams and stuff, and I watched them, but I had the chance to talk to Reaper, and usually we've seen Fly in WAG TV, of course, and that was all with no ping accelerators. Like, he had to play on G Arena, I think, so the ping was about 200 for him. And Reaper said, have you seen Fly? Do you know what he is capable of? Have you seen how he plays? Okay, the ping is for me 200. Of course, in Korea it's a little better. Okay. I hope reminds internet is getting better, or the Korean internet in general. Sometimes we have these strange hours where the Korean internet seems to be like broken for a few minutes. I hope this doesn't start now, because of course we need focus later as well, in half an hour, I think. So yeah, deciding map, who's gonna advance? Who's joining TH and Infi? Foggy, Life and Happy. Could be the first Orc with Fly, or the third Night Elf. Is that true? Yeah, third Night Elf with Remind. I'm very sorry that I can't get rid of this.
A player's forces are under attack.
Claws of Attack for Fly. That's a great opener. PGL winner. WCG second place. One of the most infamous finals. The game number 1 against Infi in, what was it, 2009 in Chengdu. That game was over after 4 minutes 30 or 5 minutes 12, I'm not so sure. But yeah, Blade Master against the Mountain King, Mercenary Camp, Creepjack, we all remember that. Epic finals versus Sky in PGL, which was the biggest Chinese league back then. And now he's here, 7, 8 years later, still on top of the game. Incredible. Same goes for Remind. His recent performances, not that great. He didn't win big cups or big tournaments so far. Bronze medal at GCS Winter. That was pretty cool and very surprising, so. But other players recovered better. Moon, Focus, Lin, of course, after they joined the army. I think Remind never really tried to go for StarCraft, if I remember this. Just went straight to the army.
The town is under siege.
AZ, I think there's always this problem of getting the TC up to level 3, but it looks like Fly doesn't care too much about this. Like, the go on TS was very early on tier 2 with the level 2 Torrent Chieftain, and it worked. Of course, there was a great early game before that. But we saw it yesterday as well. Didn't work too well against Live, but versus Lorlight it was okay. And this is the opposite approach of Lin, who values the levels on his TC so high that he wants to be as fast on level 5 as possible. I think the level 5 TC is for him what the Warden level 5 is for Lorliot. Demon Hunter not able to steal anything here. Claws of Attack, Mantle of Intelligence, and Gauntlets. Not the ideal items for Fly, but it's okay. TC is coming, Beastery and Lodge, of course, and Beastmaster for Remind. I think he was one of the first players to not do a tier 2 push, but creeping instead for level 3. Because the Orcs nowadays, they just know how to defend this. And so does Fly. Scouts it with a Blade Master now that there's no push coming with Quill Beasts, with the Demon Hunter. And so far, Remind is once again in this position where he's getting pressured. Of course, mid tier 2 is the strongest phase of the Orc, while the Night Elf doesn't have Cyclone yet, and the Orc has Ensnare. You have to be so careful of not losing anything. Tier 2 is coming though. Double Engine of Wind as always. This is gonna be Talons again. Stormy times on AZ are coming if Fly doesn't punish this earlier on. Oh, nice movements by Remind here. Getting him down to 80 HP and he can't really... No, okay, he stays in there for the level up. That was pretty smart. But the blocks of Remind, I think the ping is good again. Okay, that looked weird. Used a lot of mana on that. And he didn't get too much, I think. Still no level 3, but if he gets the Taskmaster here, it's worth it. But look at this, Stealing Magpie coming in. Will he get the last hit on the Taskmaster? Has been revealed. And the Blade Master gets it. Unbelievable. He revealed it before and still Fly was able to take it. Here he comes. Here he comes. He has to be careful now. But where to find level 3? Okay, he has the Murlocs left. And the Engine of War is in position for the Rock Golem. But should he really go for it? I mean, that's kind of obvious
Forces are under attack.
to go there now. But I like how he's not satisfied with the little green ones. So he takes this. And it goes fairly easy with the Engine of War, to say the least. Invul Potion. Very cool. And Fly says, alright, I'm not going to creep check here. I am creeping myself. Robe of the Magi for the TC. Nice. More mana, always good, and this is almost an entire shockwave that he gets. No tier 3 or anything, 46 food for the Chinese. And the Korean is in trouble. 28 supply only, 3 talents, master training, almost done though. And that's when his time starts to shine. Or it's his time to shine, better said. Fly controlling the shop already. Wants the 250 gold for the Invul Potion. And nice how he got the Sasquatch here. Oh, that's so smart. Distracting Remind with waking the creeps up and getting the big Sasquatch. So level 2.5 TC. He still wants this fight. First shockwave was okay. He has level 2 mana burn, so the next shockwave should not be possible in an ideal world. For Remind at least. Losing a Talon, losing the Sasquatch is still okay. Not too many losses. But here comes Peon support. Fly wants to end this. And he got the Invul Potion. This shop control is so important. Keeping tabs on the merchant over and over. Yeah, he's investing a lot of resources and items. But it's worth it. Remind has only this one big Invul Potion, 39 food. It is the 10 supply heads up that orcs need. And so Remind can't do too much at the moment. Tinker third. Fly having the whole world in his hands. But Remind engaging here. Don't know if that's the smartest solution for this. Okay, the position is good. Behind this cage and whatever that is. No mana anymore. Oh, Cyclone. Fly has to engage now. Fly has to engage, otherwise his Blade Master is done. Shockwave was perfect. Mana burn again too late. Cyclone dispels. Is there enough damage for the Blade Master? Will he just keep him up? Cyclone again for the third time. He's using a lot of mana to disable the Blade Master and snare on the Demon Hunter. But it's only mass illusions. No dispel, of course. No wisp here. Stormy, stormy times. Cyclone on the illusion and mana burn. Oh my god. Remind is doing mistakes here. Blade Master's dropping fairly low. So Remind is winning this fight for now. But how much mana is left? He invested so much. Gets the Raider in return though. Blade Master versus Demon Hunter. The never-ending battle. Invo Potion being popped on both sides. Heal Scroll for Fly. Speed Scroll to get a better engagement. To get a better angle on the talons. But the Beastmaster is portaling out. As the Blade Master is pretty healthy. Dodges the critical strike. That was pretty neat. And now we have 52 versus 48. All the heroes alive. Even gets the first Fury Dragon against all the Dispel and Spirit Link and stuff. So that fight was pretty good for Remind. Forcing Fly into that fight. I think he used all of his items. Yeah, the Heal Scroll has been used and the big Invul Potion. The small Invul Potion.
A player's forces are under attack.
TC plus 9 intelligence. But he goes for that fight again. 7 food advantage. Heal Scroll and Invo Potion on the Night Elf side. Needs to use the Heal Scroll immediately as the Shockwave hits again. This is different. Fly yesterday, his Shockwaves weren't that great. But today, he seems to be good. 200 damage immediately. He has crit level 2. Now Windwalk level 2 on level 4. Demon Hunter has to be careful. Invo Potion being popped. And the Raider goes down. But the TC... Oh, is there mana? Nope, there's not. The TC is in trouble and so is Fly. Will he kill the Demon Hunter before the TC falls? Is there a Town Portal or a Staff? Yes, there's a Staff for Remind. Now there's a big lack of damage though. Can he Staff in again or does he have to walk? That's the question here. TC will... No! Can he escape somehow? He's on the edge and he lives! The boy who lives is the TC. The Tinker survives as well, strangely. Fly is not focusing him. Only now the third hero dies. 38 versus 49. Demon Hunter's coming back in though. 2 heal potions. One might... yeah, swapped to the Demon Hunter, to the Beastmaster. Fly with his back against the shop. He can use heal scrolls now, and that's so important for him. Demon Hunter using the potion, going for the TC again. Shockwave is coming out, and I think, yeah, everything is gonna die here. The Beastmaster as well. Second hero down for Remind, and everything looked so good for him yesterday. Fly is coming back. What a fight by the Chinese. Beastmaster back. Demon Hunter coming back in, but severely hurt. Blade Master's taking care of this. Still 1 potion. It's been swapped back, I think. How much Talon mana is remaining for Cyclone? Wow, that was almost the next hit. He has to dodge basically every single hit on this one. Going for the TC. Mana burn. Wow, Spirit Link saves him. Unbelievable save with 2 HP. Fly microing like a god. Staff out from the Demon Hunter. On the Demon Hunter. And what can he do? The Tinker's still not back. 300 gold for Remind. 34 versus 46. Everything is hurt. Fly needs a heal scroll. Remind is retreating though, giving him the time to recover. That save on the TC was worth 1,000,000 gold. And he's only buying back the Tinker now. It was level 1, so it's okay. What a game! What a fight! What a pity that one of those competitors has to drop here. But that's how it goes. Level 4.6 on the Blade Master, 3.7 on the Tauren. Heal Scroll, Invo Potion. He has everything he needs. Peon is scouting this. Level 3, 2, 1. 3, 3, 2 would be great. Big boost in everything. He engages again. What does he have? Heal scroll and heal potion. No invul. The shockwave once again good. 3 raiders are breaking through. First heal scroll being used immediately. But I think the blocking is very good now with the pocket factory. Next shockwave! Holy shit! But he invested so much HP into this. He's not focusing the TC. He was so low. Oh, Remind's in trouble now. 43 versus 51. And the TC is staying back now. Beastmaster. There's a Windwalk Blade Master coming. Backstab. Critical strike to follow it up. Invo Potion. Beast mode enabled. And snare on the Demon Hunter. This could be the tournament life for Remind. Burning the mana again, but he's surrounded by the Raiders. Nice block. Keeping it close. And the TC is still surviving in the red HP range. Demon Hunter's coming back though. Next end snare circles around. Or half a surround. Can he escape? Yes, he can. The Demon Hunter's bloodthirsty for the TC, but gets another net around him, and he dies! And Fly is on a killing spree with his heroes, killing the third one as well. And snare, GG, Remind out, Fly in the playoffs. Wow, 4th Chinese. He made it after a big beating on Twisted Meadows. What a comeback by Fly. Outsmartening him on Terranas. Out-microing him on Amazonia. That was one of the coolest Orc versus Night Elf that I've seen in a very long time. That was pretty dope. And I think the day will just get better, as upcoming is 120, the most promising Warcraft player in the world, the biggest talent in the world.